better breeze than sprint. It's long if I choose to bite down on these pricks. X is a lyrical 4-4 and this, so make sure.
Sometimes, I used to get asked, why the fuck do you swear so much? Now it's more just a look of, this guy, does he need to swear? Changing the way I speak was my first level of adaptation when working with new environments. So working in corporate, I realized that even though I was labeled as a creative, I had to speak a certain way depending on who was in the room. Over time, this became a problem because if I'm designing something or creating something visual that evokes a feeling, how can I express the energy behind the concept or the idea if I'm not my natural self? And sometimes I would be speaking and then finding my brain quickly trying to change certain words to not upset the audience or to fit in more with my surroundings. And eventually what happened was everything started to get watered down. And then if you're speaking like that, i.e. your unnatural self, it starts to affect everything else because the words in your brain translate to your actions outside. And if you're trying to express something a certain way, whether it's screaming or swearing or, anything, and you're not doing it, it's repression. Some of you might be thinking, maybe you don't need to swear. And yeah, I agree. But this is my authentic self. And I've learned not to change that for anyone. I don't change how I dress, how I speak, and how I think depending on the environment anymore. And I feel when you become that authentic self, whatever that person is, whoever you are, in your true core, unfiltered and untampered with, that's the person you should be. And when you are that person, I feel I'm the happiest person. And most importantly, your confidence will overshadow any person in that room that is picking on the fact that you swore or you did something in a certain way. Obviously, being respectful to the audience, but also respectful to yourself. In a society where everybody is trying to be like everybody else, maybe you can be the one that actually looks in the mirror and just says, nope, I'm going to stay true to me. The moment I changed that one thing about myself, I became a much better person, and most importantly, a much better creative, because I get to articulate and express myself in the way that I was designed to express myself, passionately. So ask yourself, are you being your authentic self?